Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is bedtime, story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited that I have an awesome book for us on tonight. I have an awesome book for us on tonight. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for bedtime story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited to be reading you an awesome story on tonight. Hello, Shakana. Hello, Shaquavia. How are you on tonight? I hope you're having an awesome, blessed evening on tonight. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. Today's book we're going to be reading is, remember, we're still in the month of February, so this month is Black History Month, and we're still reading our Black History stories. Today's book we're going to be reading is Northbound, a train ride to segregation. A train ride to segregation. And this book is written by Michael S. Bandy and Eric Stein. Northbound, a train ride out of segregation. Northbound, a train ride out of segregation. It's our story we're going to be reading on tonight. And guess what? Guess what our letter is on tonight? Our sign letter on tonight is going to be the letter L. So we're going to do this before we do that story time song. So let's do the letter L. Put your hands up, Shakana and Shaquavia. Wiggle those fingers, and let's get those muscles moving. Exercise your fingers. I need to see the front facing of your hand. We are going to do the letter L in sign language. The letter L in sign language. Are you ready, Shakana? I can't see those hands, guys. Let's get those hands up really high so Miss Doris can see your front facing of your hand. Well, relax those fingers. Wiggle them just a little bit one more time. And we are going to form the letter L. Hands up. This is the letter L. The letter L. Hands up. Let's do it one more time. Let's do it a little slower, Miss Doris. Hands up. The letter L. Look at that. The letter L. The letter L in sign language. Now, let's try it one more time without looking at the letter. I'll give you a sneak peek. Let's try it again without looking at the letter. Hands up. Bend those three fingers. And the letter L. The letter L. Let's try it one more time without saying anything. So we're going to picture the letter L in our mind, and we're going to form that letter. Awesome job. Now let's try it again. We're going to do it a couple of times. So guess what? It's going to go faster and faster and faster. Hands up. Let's do it 3 times. Let's try it a little faster. Hands up. The letter L. The letter L. This is the letter L in sign. The letter L in sign. Well, let's go ahead on and get ready for that story time song. Awesome job. You guys did an awesome job. Remember, when we're doing that story time song, make sure you are practicing safety first, because that song really, there it goes. It really gets you moving. I love that story time song. I can't hear you singing. Story time with Miss. It's story time.
Story time with
time, story time, story time with me. It's story time. That's my name, Doris. Story time. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to. Wow, you guys were awesome. I enjoyed singing that story time. Excuse me. Excuse me, song with you guys. Mom and Dad, go ahead on, have a seat while Miss Doris reads you a live story on tonight. Excuse me, let me get a sip of water here before we start. Northbound, a train ride out of segregation. Enjoy your dinner while Miss Storytime read you a story on today. And for those of you that want to check this book out, you can check with your local library for this book, Northbound, a train ride out of segregation. By Michael S. Bandy and Eric Stein, illustrated by James E. Ransom. Trains. The clickety-clack of the wheels and the low song of the whistle. As the huge engines rushed by our farm, Granddaddy and I always stopped out of work to watch and to dream of climbing on board a powerful, powerful train and traveling to distant, strange places. Look at that beautiful color. Look at the train. There he goes with his grandpa. Story time. Story time with Miss Sherry to you. And then one day I got what I wanted the most. Grandpa was taking me for my first train ride. We were going north all the way from Alabama to Ohio to visit my cousins. The station was crowded with all sorts of people. The train was much, much bigger up close. It was really, really huge. Just what to do. Baked chicken wings and rice. Yum, yum. I'm gonna have to come stop by your house and get some dinner. Yum, yum. That sounds delicious. All aboard, the conductor shouted. All aboard, I shouted back. The conductor directed me and my grandpa to the colored-only train car. Suddenly, the train jerked forward. The wheels squealed and squeaked as we slowly got underway. Whoop, whoop, the whistle sounded. Whoop, whoop, I shouted back. I love chicken wings. Baked chicken wings and rice. Yum, yum. What are you drinking for your drink? Are you having water? Are you having juice? Or are you drinking milk? The train moves faster and faster and faster. I press my face up against the window to get the best view. At first we passed farms and little towns like ours. Then we sped through tunnels. We practically flew over bridges. Soon we were zooming by places that didn't look like anything I had ever seen before. It was like I was seeing a movie. It was really, really real. Now, all I wanted was to explore the whole train. My grandpa was so tired, so she fell asleep. My grandma was really tired, so she fell asleep. So I crept past her and started up the aisle. The train swayed so much. I had to hold on to the seats. I made my way to the front of the car. Through the window, I saw the boy who had gotten on at our train station, but I was not allowed in his car. Next stop, Atlanta, Georgia, shouted the conductor as he trudged through our car. Punching ticket. Atlanta, Georgia. I had never seen so many different kinds of people all in the same place, or such giant buildings. Even if I was only seeing them through the train window, I was in heaven. Shout out to all of you that are having a birthday on today. Happy birthday to you on today. As we pulled out of Atlanta Station, the conductor came through and took the sign down from the door. I was so surprised. It seemed as if I could go right through the next car. Now, I guess Atlanta had some different rules from home. Colored only, no whites allowed. Happy birthday, Jaylani. Happy birthday to my niece that's celebrating her birthday on today. She turned 11 years old. Happy birthday, Jaylani. I hope your day was a blast. Then the boy I seen before suddenly entered our car and ran up to me. Hi, I'm Bobby Ray, he said. I'm Michael, I said. Do you want to explore? Bobby Ray asked. I looked at my grandma to see if it was okay. She nodded and said, y'all be careful now. Yes, ma'am, I shouted as Bobby Ray and I raced to the next car. Going from train car to train car while the train was moving was a little scary. It was loud and the platform moved back and forth. It was kind of hard to keep your balance at first, but after a few times, it was easy for us. We rushed straight through the cars full of folks sitting and came upon a car with bunk beds stacked up behind the curtains. Amazing. People must sleep in those beds at night. Then we came to a car that looked like the funniest restaurant I had ever dreamed of. A waiter there told us we had worked on the train. He had worked on the train his whole life. I guess he'd been just about everywhere. This train was full of surprises. When we got back to Bobby Ray's car, I was surprised to find lots and lots of empty seats. Who's your new friend? Asked Bobby Ray's mom. Michael, Bobby Ray said. Oh, go on. Have a seat, Michael, she said. I sat down. Bobby Ray and I talked and talked and talked. Turns out Bobby Ray was just my age and even lived in the same town as me. Though we'd never met before, that's probably because we lived there were schools for people like Bobby Ray and different schools for people like me. Bobby Ray really liked my collection of special green army men. I sure didn't let anyone play with him, but Bobby Ray was my new friend. one stop. The conductor shouted, Chattanooga, Tennessee, next stop. Then he put the whites only sign back up in Bobby Ray's train cart. Bobby Ray handed me a roll of paper with a rubber wrapped around it, but I didn't have time to look at it. The conductor whisked me down that aisle darn fast. That ain't fair, mister, said Bobby Ray. The conductor just grinned and looked back at him and kept moving me away. Seemed like the rules on that train were always changing. It just didn't make any sense at all. This is a beautiful picture on this page. The next thing I knew, it was dark and Grandma was shaking me away to see Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Ohio. The train went over a long bridge. The glittery lights of the giant buildings looked like diamonds on the water below. The signs between the cars had been taken down. This is a beautiful, beautiful, look at the beautiful, beautiful scenery. Chicago. To you. Cincinnati, Ohio. That's a beautiful scenery. I didn't think I would ever experience anything as magical as that first train ride to Ohio, but I was wrong. What I was about to see would stay with me forever. In the drawing Bobby Ray gave me, I saw white folks sitting next to black folks in the same train car. Oh, of all the surprising new things I had seen on my journey, that was the most wonderful. The end. Wow, what an awesome, excuse me, story that was. A northbound train out of Segregation. What a nice story that was. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story on today. The Northbound, a train ride out of Segregation. We are blessed on today. Thank you, God. So guess what, guys? Remember, when you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you're not feeling well, and guess what? They will take really good care of you, but you have to let someone know that you're not feeling well. And remember, when you're out in public, it's imperative that you wear your mask. Some places, the mask mandate you have to wear, and then some places they have lifted the mandate, but wherever they have signs that say you must wear your mask, always remember to wear your mask. Make sure that you are practicing safety first at all times. Wear your mask. Don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. And remember that we are still washing our hands. Make sure you're still sanitizing your hands at all times as well, because I don't want you guys getting sick. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story on today. Well, take care. Have an awesome, safe night. And sleep well. Sleep well. See you on tomorrow with our regular Storytime reading at 12 noon. God bless you all. Love you all with the love of God. Take care. Don't forget to smile.